Several weeks ago, Class 12 of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department Level 1 Modular Academy elected recruit Brian Allers as their class president. Before a recruit is elected to the position of class president, he or she must prove himself or herself worthy of the respect and honor that comes with the position. The selected individual must merit representing the class well and embody those qualities sought in a strong leader. Recruit Allers set high standards for himself from the beginning of the academy and maintained those standards throughout the course of his training. His efforts garnered him the admiration of his peers and the esteemed honor of being selected class president. Recruit Allers attended the Modular Academy as a self-sponsored student. Like most of his classmates, Recruit Allers maintained employment throughout the academy to support his family and attended the academy during his off time. Recruit Allers graduated from Yucaipa High School in 1998. He has been married to his wife Hannah for 12 years. Together, they have 2 children, Brianna, who is 9, and Bryce, who is 6. Shortly after graduating from high school, Recruit Allers began working for Converse Consultants, a geotechnical engineering company. He worked in the field as a technician, inspecting the quality of soil, concrete, and asphalt. However, it was not long before he joined his father in the family retail jewelry business. Recruit Allers attended the Gemological Institute of America to prepare himself for the family business. He is currently certified to inspect, grade, and appraise a variety of gemstones and diamonds. As the manager of Redlands Jewelry, Recruit Allers is proud of his efforts to build a successful and trustworthy business. Recruit Allers also serves his community as a citizen patrol volunteer and is sworn park ranger for the Redlands Police Department. It is Recruit Allers' experience with the Redlands Police Department that has driven him and motivated him to seek employment as a reserve officer. Recruit Allers' performance as class president over the remaining weeks of the academy has demonstrated that Modular Class 12 elected the most deserving recruit. His drive, energy, and exemplary leadership have been instrumental in successfully leading Modular Class 12 to completion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the class president, Brian Allers.
Thank you, Sergeant Goodrich. Once again, I would like to thank all of you for coming. The 24 Academy graduates here today appreciate you, our friends, family, and distinguished guests, for your support in attending the special day. In a way, it seems like just yesterday we began this journey. It's been a long time coming. It took lots of hard work and sweat to overcome the many obstacles we faced. The first time any of us met was in August of last year. We were greeted by TAC staff, Sergeant Goodrich, Corporal Schroeder, and Deputy Kabara, who told us to be prepared because the academy was not going to be easy, especially when compared to the more relaxed college environments. The Riverside County Sheriff's Department paramilitary academy environment demands excellence throughout all levels of training. It was the first time many of us would face such an intense set of trials, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Some of us would not make it through the experience. Standing before you today are those of us who succeeded. We stand here today because we accepted the discipline, made sacrifices, and were willing to do whatever it took to succeed. Discipline started on day 1 of the Level 3 Modular Academy. TAC staff demanded that our boots be polished, high gloss shine, and uniforms clean, pressed, blemish-free. Otherwise, we would be held accountable. We knew from the beginning that TAC staff took our training seriously. Mistakes had to be corrected. Slacking off was not tolerated. Often I found myself hoping that TAC staff would go easy and limit us to discipline to push-ups instead of more grueling sprints, flutter kicks, mountain climbers, and the dreaded 5-page memorandums. In the end, they taught us that purpose of discipline, that it corrects, helps develop self-control and efficiency, and that it is a necessary component of law enforcement. We also made many sacrifices unique to each of us. The extended academy afforded us the opportunity to train in the evenings and on the weekends while still working full-time. However, it was no less demanding than the basic academy format. As for me, I run a business, I have a wife and children to care for. I have to split my time between family, work, and the academy, knowing that if I put too much focus on one component, the others might suffer. We have all made sacrifices, missed vacations, and lots of precious time spent with our loved ones. However, we carried on and remained determined to do whatever it took to accomplish our goals. In class, the learning domains covered everything that had to do with law enforcement, from how to respond to a simple call to handling emergency situations. We were required to respond quickly and accurately to each situation regarding the various situations encountered by law enforcement officers. And then there were the physical training. The Academy PT program was demanded and designed us to push us to our limits. The main purpose for the physical conditioning was to instill an attitude of lifetime fitness. The PT staff taught us various routines that incorporated a various of CrossFit training programs designed to build endurance unique to law enforcement career. We also received defensive tactics training that stressed the proper use of force along with protective techniques. It was far from easy and pushed us to new levels of endurance. On one of the most intense training days, we were exposed to pepper spray, after which we were expected to demonstrate our ability to function after exposure. And finally, we were exposed to tear gas, which is more than some could endure. However, the ones you see here today are the ones that endured the training and succeeded. When the academy began for us, we were individuals, everyone on their own program, so to speak. The TAC staff recognized this and worked hard to bring us together. I can remember when it felt like we were finally starting to come together. It was when one recruit took the initiative to get us in step by singing cadence as we marched to class. Since then, we have grown stronger as we learned to work together as a team to achieve a common goal. In closing, I would like to once again thank, on behalf of Class 12 of the Riverside County Sheriff's Department, and to TAC staff and the entire Academy staff for their efforts to teach us the fundamental techniques of law enforcement. We take great pride in the experiences with the Riverside County Sheriff's Academy and in ourselves for the hard work that we have endured over the last 12 months. We look forward to serving our communities in a law enforcement career. Thank you.
Thank you, Recruit Allers.